So now we've seen the inside of the unit, and I want to show you the lobby of the building. There is the elevator at the end of the hallway, or you can take the 3 tall flights of stairs up. I always do. I don't know if I'm a glutton for punishment or just want to be here for a long time, and stairs are good for your health. So we have a beautiful kind of a slate tile floor here in the foyer, incredible exposed brick, big windows. There are the mailboxes for the building. There's even a little place to store a bike or two. And then we head right outside to the hustle and bustle of downtown Bennington. Let's go. So literally directly outside your door, we are standing here at the four corners of downtown Bennington. You can enjoy a meal at Union South, grab your morning joe at the coffee bar, grab a book at the Bennington bookshop. There's the main entry of the condo building. We've got Bennington's little downtown mall, aka Jay's Art Shop and Frame Gallery. Around the corner from Jay's, which is on the first floor of the condo building, we have the revamped Franklin Street. So they have done a beautiful little area here with some off-street parking, as well as fire escape for the second floor building unit there, and then the concealed trash and recycling area for this building. The parking is around back, so follow the sidewalk here. This is all open parking. There are no assigned spaces. Unit owners have never had a problem finding parking back here. I love the revamp of this whole back space. Now we actually have green space, which is awesome. The owners of this particular condo unit do have a dog, so when it's, a little too cold out to go take a nice long walk with the pup, you do have some green space out here for them to do their business. And these are the back entrances to those businesses. So we've got the Bennington bookshop, the coffee bar, and Union South, so they get their deliveries here in this parking lot. Love these new sidewalks, all the landscaping. I'm gonna cut across the grass and show you this open parking space downtown. So again, not assigned. You can grab a spot wherever you can get one. There's some openings right here and here. So this is the back of the condo building right there, right next to the Winslow Courthouse and then the Putnam Block. This is the back of the Bennington Theater. And then maybe someday we will have phase 2 and 3 of the rest of the Putnam Block project. So this used to be Greenberg's, which was a hardware store. So these buildings out here that are not in use anymore were part of the lumber mill. So this is where building materials were kept for contractors who were purchasing raw lumber and other supplies for commercial and residential projects. And then that green building was actually Greenberg's, the hardware store. So those might all come down someday. But in the meantime, phase 1 of the Putnam Block is complete, including this parking lot. Let's just circle around. I'm going to show you a little bit more about the outside of this neighborhood. This building here is known as the Armory. I believe Bennington's National Guard occupied this space. It's a very cool old building. I think, don't quote me, but I think back in the day when my parents were growing up here in Bennington, that there was a gym that the youth were able to use before it got taken over by the National Guard. So this, again, Franklin Avenue here. That's the easiest way to get in and out. And then this is the town office complex. There's the front of the armory. It's a really cool old building. Yeah. And then, like I said, here is the town office complex. Again, very walkable right here in our downtown. There's some picnic tables outside if you want to have a meal. Very convenient if you're grabbing a bite at the avocado pit. In the Bennington town office complex, we have the town clerk, the town manager, the assessors, treasury department, building and planning departments. It's a federal style building with the columns out front. And then this other columned building right there is Superior Court. This is a commercial office building over there. I actually used to work in that building, 210 South Street. Right over there we have a lawyer's office. And then this is the Bennington Police Department in this gorgeous marble building here on the corner of South and Union. And we have done a full circle. So there's no street parking overnight in the winter time, whether there's snow or not, so keep that in mind. But otherwise, you're welcome to park here in the summertime overnight, wherever there's open parking. And then here's the avocado pit. Again, more outdoor seating. Harvest Brewing. Sean Dunleavy's business. He used to own the Rattlesnake Cafe. If you ever hear people talking about the old Rattlesnake, people loved his business, which was a little further down North Street. Harvest was now his second iteration of restaurateurship. And then I'm walking straight ahead to this other gorgeous marble building, which is the Fiddlehead Gallery. When I was a kid, it used to be a bank. There's still the teller counters there. And there's the old vaults are still there in the gallery. So if you've never been into Fiddlehead, I strongly encourage it. Go check that out. Very unique pieces of art, sculpture, ceramics, really something for everybody. One of my other favorite downtown businesses is the Gift Garden, and specifically their Holiday Cottage. They took this premier spot in the Putnam block right here on the Four Corners. I'm a big fan of Christmas and love me some holiday decor. So if you are in the market for some special little pieces, they have just what you're looking for. Here we have the clock, the Free Store, Farm Road Brewing, not in business anymore, but they still have their facade up. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen someday when someone takes over that other corner spot. And then downtown we have Madison's Brewing. Love their food. 421 is another great restaurant owned by the same family, the Madisons. And then also, I would be remiss if I didn't point out that the Bennington Theater is right down the block in this beautiful brick building. I'm a fan of the Bennington Theater. They do trivia once a month. I am on a trivia team, so if you want to come challenge me and my team, then we'll see you on a Thursday night at the Bennington Theater. So lots to do in downtown Bennington. Don't forget our festivals. Mayfest is coming up soon. Memorial Day weekend. Be there or be square.